Hello, I just had some internet problems, so I had to restart the stream. Everything should be working smoothly right now. It seems fine, but I'm not sure. I'm checking some things out still. But yeah, hold on a second. Just want to make sure. It's up, and then I'll start the games. As always, we'll start from 50s and move up to 100s. Come on. Stream should have started. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Okay, good. Okay. Let's go. Okay, nice. It works. Forgot. Sorry about the problems. Cannot do anything about it. My internet went down just for like 3 minutes, just right before the stream started. So I had to shut it down, and because the delay increased by like 2 minutes. And I didn't want to be delayed that much. Okay, so we've up here straight, which is nice. I'll increase the sizing a bit. I want to inflate the pot as much as possible. And I think it should hit his range most of the time. Sadly, it didn't. Okay. Yeah, so as always, feel free to ask any questions. I'll be more than glad to answer them. Let's see, but we don't have anything. Okay. Okay, nice. Yeah, horrible card for us. We're just giving up here, basically. Maybe 9 high is good some time, but no. I mean, maybe we're splitting against 10-9 or something like that. Nope. Ace of Hearts. Fortunate. Yeah. I haven't played today, so we'll play probably like 3 games of 50s. Then we'll move up to 100s eventually. I need to warm up a bit. A bit all over the place right now. So let me know if there's any problems with the voice or music, but it should be fine. Okay, if I had 2 big blinds less, I would definitely shove. At least 1 big blind less, 15 big blinds for example, because there's a regular on a big, so we're shoving this at 16. I don't think he's trapping that much, just for balance. Okay, let's fold. Okay, yes, okay. The viewership is going up, nice. Can someone type anything in the chat? Like hi or whatever? I just want to make sure the restream chat works. So I then don't need to look up on the Twitch. And yeah, from next week, I'm moving my streams to Thursday instead of Sunday. The same time, but yeah, because more people join in on Thursdays or work days. So, okay, nice. We hit 5. I can block bet here, but I don't see much value. He has a lot of 8s, 9s, etc. We can check back and nice, perfect card for us. We can be bluffing and he will call us most of the time. Okay, so we're only beaten by quite a small amount of hands, so I'll raise here. If he jams, of course we're folding, but here he has a lot of kings, king 8, random 9s, etc. So I'm not sure about the shoving, but I don't think it's worth it. Just raising 3x should be enough most of the time to get the maximum amount of value. But yeah, checking back on the turn was fine, I think. When you think about it, there's not that many hands to extract value out of. With a bottom pair, it's more for protection than anything else. So yeah. But I'll mark this hand, I'm not quite sure if it's check back always. I'll try to solve it afterwards. I'm curious. Ouch, that was painful. Okay. Nice. Come back. Let's go. Nice, good. Okay, we're heads up against a fish. Probably, maybe not. I'm not sure. He didn't do anything crazy, so I might as well play him against him as a reg. But we'll see. Okay, so that's quite a fish tough play. If he folds, we're definitely tagging him as a fish. I mean, regs don't have min raises here anyway, so I'll tag him right away. Yeah, especially with 5s, that's a complete nonsense, and he tanked with it. So that's definitely a fish. Okay, let's play another one. Unfortunately, we got busted out with 5s, by 5s. Is the stream going smoothly? Because I'm not sure. Let me know if it's lagging or not, but it should be fine. I'll bet really small. I want them to the fishes to call as wide as possible. If I didn't have an overcard to, I mean, if my pockets were not beating 10s, wow, okay. So let's hope he has a 10 that he jams on the turn. I'll tank a bit to seem that I'm weak. If he has a deuce, good for him. Okay, perfect card for us. He will shove with his draws, etc. So we're jamming here. I don't expect him to bluff a third time, so I'll jam myself. If he has a deuce, congratulations to him. Wow, he folded. But yeah, he lowered the sizing, so I don't expect him to be bluffing the river as well. I mean, sometimes they do, but there's a lot of bad action cards for us, so I might as well jam, but the draws opened up. Of course, we blocked most of the draws, but our pocket jacks, but what can you do? Okay, so against two fishes, I can limb here as well with king 9. I wouldn't probably do it with king 8, but king 9 is like the bottom of it. I don't want to shove against two fishes as well. Yeah, we're out of position, not that many good cards for us, so I'll fold right away. Okay, let's just jam. Not much to do here at 15 big blinds. Okay. I'll c-bet here. He folds quite nicely according to my stats. So that's definitely a value hand, or at least a draw. Okay. So yeah, I'll play one more game in the 50s after this one, and I'll move up to 100s. If we get any action, because on Sundays usually we need to wait quite a lot for a table to run. But maybe today is different. If he limps, I'll probably shove. Yeah. It's like quite aggressive way to play. If this was a reg, it would be a bit easier. I mean, not quite, but he plays quite wide as well, so he seems to be the type of guy that likes to see the flop, so I'll just limp. And okay, so that's not a really good flop for us. Maybe he has something that we can fold immediately. Nice, perfect. I didn't expect a lot of folds here, but what can you do? Okay. Yeah, that's a bit too wide, even against fishes. I could limp, but I'm not a big fan of it at this depth. It will seem weak and this guy will shove a lot wider than he should, so I prefer to fold right away, but... Okay. Of course I can jam, but against this guy I'll just limp. Not the greatest of flops, but I'll bet. I have a lot of good turns to barrel, so... And this is not one of them, sadly. I'll just check back. I can bet one big blind, but I don't think he's going aggressive with the 3. So he's repping a 6, a queen. A lot of misdraws here as well, but yeah, I'm not willing to take the chances. This is quite a big chunk of a stack to bluff catch, and he has a lot of 6s in his range as well. Okay, let's... Oh wow, nice. Okay, we're raising this. Okay, we're just going to a showdown now. Okay, let's hope he bluffs. I mean, he's bluffing, but... Oh wow. Now if he shoves, that would suck. Nice, good. Maybe I should have donked myself to make him call into a split, but... And then fold to a shove, which would make sense. I mean, realistically, if he's more of a passive player and he's not capable of shoving, then I definitely need to bet myself. Like, he didn't shove for a bluff, whatever. Of course, he was splitting, but if I bet like 2 blinds, he can call into a split, which is really profitable for us. Okay, let's fold. 2 regs, nothing interesting. So yeah, we'll move up to 100s after this game. If the games don't load up, we'll go back to 50s, but... Okay, I have multiple choices here, but I'll just 3x it. Ace 10. If he shoves, that would be really unfortunate, but... So we're range c-betting here. Like, we have a c-bet of almost 100% here. Should not be calling too wide here, with given the fact that his range is... Okay, he called. So he has a lot of king x's and queen x's in his range. Some jacks too. So I don't expect to get a fold here, and we never fold a worse hand. So we'll check back right away. Now the question is he going to bet or not? He doesn't have a lot of fours, so let's hope we're up against a weaker high card. Nice, queen 10, perfect. That's quite a wide call by him with queen 10. Okay. As always, guys, feel free to ask any questions. It makes the streaming way more fun for me as well. Yeah, we're just hoping to go into a showdown. Still have a lot of weak jacks or sevens in our range. So if he's betting the river, we should probably be calling. Because he didn't bet a turn, where she should be betting all of his jacks. The question is he capable of... Okay, nice. Because I don't think he's capable of like betting a stronger 7 here. Maybe sometimes, maybe, but still have a lot of hands that we're checking back. So yeah, nice way to go. If he jams, I think this is close. I mean, yeah, nice, good. So, I'll think I'll raise myself. I can limp, I can raise, I can do multiple things. Okay. Quite a bad flop for us, but I'll be really aggressive. I don't have a nice hand, but I can bet the same amount with pockets. A strong 9 as well. Like, that I don't want to see the turns with, so... I don't want him floating too wide because he can. With a lot of... Like, he's probably calling 1.5 big blinds with any 2 cards almost. I think this is calling range, so... I don't want him to give them the odds, and it will be hard for us to barrel. I mean, not necessarily, but we don't have any flush draw blockers. Okay, almond raise. Nice. Let's fold here. Yeah, after this game, we're definitely going to hundreds. Let's hope to see 2 fish action, but probably we'll see 2 reg action as well. Come on, nice. Okay, we're limp trapping this. Okay, I could check back and make my flush draw a bit stronger, but given the fact that we have a jack high, I'll be betting. The question is, what should we do if he raises here in the spot? I mean, he shoves probably a lot of the times, and we're getting quite good odds if he has a 9. And we fold all of his bluffs, so we'll just jam right away. Yeah, so we're up. We're ahead against a 9, so shoving here is profitable. That's one of the reasons why I prefer to bet, because I can just shove. right away. And we have jack high. If I had like probably, I don't know, queen 8 of clubs, I would probably be checking back and hiding my flush draw a bit. And stacking off with queen 8, for example, and that spot is not as favorable as with jack 10. Because we have 2 overcards, 2 or 9, so it makes way more sense to bet there. In my opinion. Maybe it's not. Exploitatively. Okay, nice. I think this is not a shove yet. Yep. Okay, almost a flip. Hold. Perfect. Okay, let's move up to hundreds now. Yeah, so we got the game immediately, so we're probably facing 2 regs. It wouldn't be a surprise. Yeah, of course. Hey, Doncho. Okay, let's fold. So we're probably not seeing any fishes here anytime soon. But it's fine. Okay, let's call. Okay, I was about to raise, but he increased the sizing, so I'll fold. I thought about a raise, but I wonder what, like, I think his sizing, half a pot on this particular board is unbalanced quite. I think it's more bluff heavy, so it's still, shit, sorry. Okay, nice flop. We're not that scared of any turns, particularly. I mean, yeah, 5 or an 8 would be horrible, but most of the time it should be fine. Yeah, it seems like we're just giving up to a c-bet, but he decided to check, which is quite weird, but we're definitely not betting. Okay, so when he checks back the flop, I expect him to have a bit more value, stronger value hands than a 5x. But I want to block bet this, probably. I wonder what he has, like, this is weird, like pocket 8s, pocket 9s, what? Wow, immediate fold? What's going on here? Just check back and fold it. Wow. He 3x and folds immediately. Okay. Really weird, really weird. I wonder what he had that he decided to give up. That doesn't make any sense, but oh well. If he shoves, we need to call probably. We're still ahead against a big part of his range, so. Or we're flipping close to a flip. King. Not nice. Okay, fold, shove. Nice, good. We're coming back. Time to take our EV back. Think then 6 is a shot. Okay, never mind. Come on, we're streaming. We should be having a good run, as always. For me, like I'm watching the stream on the side, for me, sometimes it freezes from time to time for like a second or two. Does it work fine? Does it run smoothly for you guys? Got a battle versus 2 regs at 50s and 1 fish here and there today. About 200s in the games in a row. Nobody would quit, so we just burn money. So why would you? Why would you do that? You can quit yourself. You know, like if you're like having those ego battles. And if you end it with 25 GPV, I mean, it's fine. I mean, in a reg battle, it's completely fine. But why didn't you quit? I mean, what is the point of battling if there like no one is retreating? You know, just take a break. You know, why burn the money? You know, I think when you stop those ego battles, right, you make way more money in a long period of time, even in the short term. You know, like I had some reg battles in the past week as well, but eventually I retreated. You know, like I was playing for what, probably like half an hour, and I see that I get no fishes in hundreds. You know, what's the point of that? I'm just burning my money, and like I'm not achieving anything. You know, like what is there to prove that I'm capable of beating them? Like we're losing, everyone's losing money. It's not like I can be profitable against regs that are like not brain dead. You know. Mm, this is close to a call, but not close enough. Mm, I can still limp here. I can jam, but um, hmm. Okay, let's hope to get a fold. Nice. Okay, we're calling here. Yeah, but we got our GPV back, but probably with the aces and stuff. Okay, hold. Not nice. Yeah, we'll probably be seeing this guy every single game that we play in hundreds. I'm not sure about the other regs, but this guy will be definitely here for us. I want my whip to go up faster. I mean, but in the short term, you're just burning money. Like if you count it, like let's say you'll get your status. If you like battle with regs every single time, you'll get your status 1 month quicker than if you don't, right? But during that time, you'll probably burn way more money than you will gain from the new status. What status do you have right now? Um, and what is your nickname, by the way? Okay, nice. I mean, not nice with loss, but still. Probably made some chippy V here. Yeah, we did. 350, which is nice. So yeah, these two guys we will be battling these two guys the whole night. But it's fine. I mean, I'm playing one table, I can be max focused, you know, while they were playing multiple tables. So time to exploit those. And we can probably make money here. Not quite a lot, but we can definitely be breaking even at least. Wow, wow, wow. What we are. Chill, boy. Um Okay, let's raise it up. I'll fold. battled against Give Me RNG and Bezenchuk. Do you know them? I mean, I don't know them personally, but I know them as players, you know? So, but you played in regular ones, right? Not the Nitros, Flashes, or whatever. Oh, you're that guy. Now I played a few games against you. Now I remember. You were definitely shoving. I think I tagged you as a fish as at first, so sorry about that, but really unfortunate run out. You won't reach Diamond 1 today. Diamond 1. Wow, if you're playing 50s without Diamond, I mean, 3 at least, you're probably just burning money. Because, I mean, it's almost... I mean, you're playing without Rakeback, basically. I would prefer to play more tables on 25s instead of going to play in 50s. Because in 25s you can make money off of EV, not only Rakeback, so... I mean, in 50s it's possible too, but it's really hard. You need to field select, definitely not Reg Battle without a status, that's crazy. Okay. Nice, easy fold. I wonder if we will get a single game without these two. But yeah, I mean, battling with regs without status is just a suicide, right? I mean, you're just burning money completely. Because at first when you said you had like what, you ended up with 25 GPV, which is close to breaking even if you're in a pool, if you have a good status, right? You're not losing that much money. Without status, that's probably like what? In 200 games, it's like probably 500 euro loss. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just... Claire, bonjour. Hey. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Claire 699. Okay. We're definitely calling here. Okay, we hit a second pair. I hate these spots. Like, what is going on, dude? I mean, I'll call because I'm really curious what's going on, but... Good. Amazing. Okay, we're not betting huge here. We would do the same with our missed draws, maybe. Or a king. Queen 10 got there. I don't think he's calling with a king. He's not, like, it's hard. Like, I'll be checking back this because I have no idea what I'm like getting value out of, but not beating here. After I call a pot size bet, like ace king would have probably been the only hand that would have probably called me. But even then, maybe he does that sometimes with queen 10, or maybe sometimes he traps me with... No, he doesn't have jacks after betting a pot size bet. So I'm not sure if I should be betting the river or not, but it was really hard to think of a hand that called me here. That's why, like, I was a bit afraid, but I'll have to solve it. I think the solver would say that I have to... Hi, what does the blue and red tags mean? So, like, every single tag that is not purple or pink is a reg tag. So blue one is a reg tag, red one is a reg tag. So I mark them randomly, like based on the limits they play. Usually if you see a green tag, it means that these people play hundreds mostly. If you see a blue tag, it will mean that they play 50s mostly, and the red tag is sometimes the players that I don't respect as much. or players that I think are weaker, or they did some really like unorthodox play, right? Where they fell off a line, like they made a really stupid mistake, or they went way too aggressive, or whatever. Just to know that the people that I'm playing against are capable of doing really like crazy plays that no one should do. But that's about it. Like the red tag doesn't mean that much. Okay. I'm really not sure about the sizing here. Yeah, not won't be able to get any more value. I'll be checking back. I think I check once more. I'm not sure about the check back on the. Okay, nice, great run out for our queen high. Nice, perfect. Okay, let's fold. Even on Sunday, a decent amount of people joined in, which is nice. But yeah, as I said before, my streaming schedule is going to change from next week. I'll be streaming on Thursdays instead of Sundays, because a lot more people join in when it's a work week. So yeah, and on Tuesdays we will be having Odimas or Erika's stream. This Tuesday I think it's Erika's that he's going to stream, so join there as well. Do you think it's a good idea to start min raising a lot more versus passive fishes? So if a fish basically never ISOs you, it's a good idea to min raise your stronger hands as well, because you want to inflate the pot as much as possible, right, to get extra value. But if he's folding nice, sometimes you can be a little more aggressive and raise really weak hands, right? 8-3, for example, offsuited, right? To get a fold, but he needs to fold nicely on the flop, and he needs not. If he donks, like it's complicated then, right? Then your trash hands will be really tough to play when he calls. So yeah, even if then 9 of big blinds effective, it's fine. Come on, I wanted this game to end. But like I used to do it, like min raise way more against passive fishes, but now I just stick to my strategy to just get into the flop as much as possible against fishes. That way, because I know that they will do mistake here and there where I can take their whole stack, right? So I'm not sure, I never checked which way is more profitable, like the min raising or not. At this depth, I'll bet, but okay, we're just jamming it right away. He has a lot of sevens. I mean, I can just call, but it's just so shallow. Yeah, queen 7, because I think I should be calling, given the fact that he's just saying that he has a 7. That's about it. So I'm really not sure what I should be doing here. I mean, 3 deuce is quite a loose limp as well. I'll go to the toilet really quickly, and I'll be right back in a second. Okay, back to the grind. If you want to see some fish action, we can we can move down to 50s, but it's up to you. If someone asks for it, I'll do it, but until then, we'll be playing hundreds against these two guys. They're definitely not leaving the field because they're getting me on one table only on one table, so I'm not a big problem for them, right? Let's check the leaderboards today. What's going on? How many points do we need for min cash? So today will be probably like 30 points or something like that. So if I want to get there, I'll need to play a lot of stream and battle against these two guys, but we'll see, we'll see. But at least we're getting action in the hundreds, you know? Because for most streams, we have to wait for like 5 minutes for a game to load up. I mean, then we get a fish every single time, right? At least one fish at a table, which is better than playing against your eggs, but it's fine. Yeah, as always, guys, feel free to ask any questions, poker related or not, doesn't matter. There's no stupid questions, only stupid answers. Okay, I'm checking back. It hits their range so hard. Like, okay, the big blind has a wide variety, but this guy has a lot of jacks, a lot of queens, etc. I don't see that I'm getting folds anytime soon here. Maybe, oh nice, we got there. Patience pays off. Do we expect that he has King 10 sometimes? I think he does, but I'll have to raise it for value. If he shoves, that would really suck. Because he has some King 10s in his range. Not a lot of those, but yeah, good. I mean, but we still have to raise. Maybe he calls a two pair, maybe as no, he doesn't have sets in his range. Any, like, never. So only two pairs that got there on the river, but not a lot of them too. Because most of them would have raised the flop or the turn. Bet, I mean. Okay, nice. I'll bet a bit bigger. Nice, nice, nice. So far, so good. We didn't encounter like really tough spots, or we didn't make like huge mistakes by calling too wide or anything. So far the stream is going well. Last week was great for me. It was probably the most profitable week I ever had in terms of pool EV based. Do you know how much GPV the best regs on 10S have? Are you asking it on Winamax or PokerStars? Because on Winamax, I'm not sure, probably like 80, maybe even more. I'm not like, I have no idea, to be honest. I haven't checked those in a while. On PokerStars, maybe, I don't know, 65 is possible. Like, I have no idea because I haven't checked those. I'm not interested in that, so, you know, it's hard to tell. But maybe 70 is possible. I'm not, like, I think 60 should be possible. No, 70 maybe is a bit too high in PokerStars, but 60 should be achievable. But if you're, like, having this type of chippy, you should be playing 25s. That's what people do. Like, if you're crushing it completely. Is all in big blind 100 the same as chippy V? In terms of I'm not sure what you're asking. It's calculated the same, or like I mean, if I think you're just asking like if that's how you count the profit, right? The EV profit. on spins compared to cash, yeah, it's completely the same, right? If someone says that they're making 10 big blinds per 100 hands EV adjusted in cash, and someone says that they're making, I don't know, 80 chips per game in chip EV, yeah, it's the same. I mean, it's a bit different in terms of I'm not sure about the cash. If it counts the rake or not. If it's like if you're like making 10 big blinds adjusted per 100 hands right in cash, is it considered that you do it post rake or not? Because chip EV is like pre-rake, right? And it's pre-rake back, so you need to know what's the break even chip EV. So if I'm making, I don't know, 80 chips per game or whatever, it's including rake and so on. So to calculate the profit, it's a bit harder. I hope I answered your question, if that was what you were asking, but yeah, I'm not really familiar with cash games, and yeah, because I never played them, especially online. Sometimes I'll do it live, but that's about it. It's not one of the it's not really interesting to play them. I'm not gonna lie, I prefer spins instead of cash for sure. Spins that are at least fast-paced, you know, you don't need to sit around and wait for your hands to come up. I mean, if you're playing Zoom, maybe. But still, you have to fold, and then you're like, most of the time you're playing against top range, right? So, I'm not a big fan of cash. Okay. I think our last game I lost quite a lot in Chip EV. Come on, like, I mean, if you don't have it, I'll be really surprised. Wow, nines? Okay. Definitely do not expect nines to be in his range. Nelson, you're improving. You have something new to show me. Wow, snapshot. Let's hope we're flipping against like ace 10 or whatever. And we're not completely dominated by ace king, ace queen, whatever. Why is he tanking? Perfect. Okay, we're heads up. Let's cross. Hey, what is your chip EV in 50s? In 50s, mine is. So I checked it, I think, 2 days ago. It was 49 all time, like after the changes, where they lowered the blinds, the time. So, oh wow, 2 blinds. It's quite a lot. But we're definitely not folding here. So yeah, I have 49, close to 50 basically. Okay, so we're checking back. We have nothing to extract value out of. And I checked, I think, the graph in hundreds. No, the last time I checked was quite a long time ago. So I don't have a sample, but I'm beating it for sure. Spun 100x today too. Lost in first hand. Are you playing without pool or EV deal? Because you know. A7 versus Ace10 flop was 5. Oh my. Unfortunate, buddy. Unfortunate. I really hate when that happens. But what can you do? I mean, it's a cooler. Especially if you're playing against a reg, you know? Regs don't care about... So we're only beaten by, like, I don't think we ever... We should be ahead most of the time here. I mean, it's a bet and a fold if he shows. Okay. How many tables are you playing, by the way? Because you played 200 games, which is quite a lot. I mean, if you played the whole day, yeah, but still, you have to play at least 4 tables, I think. correct? Okay, let's get some good hands and annihilate him with a cooler. This is not one of them. I can limp here. So this is a reality check, basically. If we get Hoggy here, but most of the time we're behind. Ace is quite a bad card. He doesn't have aces, of course. He has a lot of queens, jacks, tens, maybe. Not that many kings. We're checking back. He should not be betting here most of the time. A lot of bad cards. I mean, this is not an ideal run out for him. He can only bet 2 pairs, basically. 4 big blinds. What is going on here? 2 pairs? What? What are you representing? There's, I think, a jack, a queen missed. I'll be calling here. I just can't find reasonable amount of value hands apart from 2 pairs, like 10-7 or whatever. Yeah, just like a queen. It didn't make any sense. I mean, yeah, he's polar, right? But I don't think, like, why would you? Because he doesn't have kings there. Of course, I'm like, if I have a king, I'm not stopping at an ace. I seem weak, correct, but I mean, just trying to bet a smaller amount and trying to fold my queen highs or jack highs would make more sense. But yeah, I really like that I called there. It just, that's what I say, but I'm playing only one table against 2 regs. I can be still profitable if I'm focused, right? Like I can analyze the spots, because if I would play like 6 tables like I usually do, I would be folding there most of the time, right? But yeah, I made quite a nice chunk of EV here. No, 300, which is decent. Okay. I got 100. You're in a You're in our pool as well. Are you in our stable?
Oh, I'm not familiar with you. But still, I mean, even if you're in a pool, you want to get those exits, you know, like, because you're getting chunk of that profit anyway. So I do my best to win every single X, like how I want 10X, for example. I want to run over V, you know? Because in the end of the month, you want the pool to be over V, or as close as possible to breaking even. Okay, let's wait for a couple more, I mean 1 minute maybe. And then we'll move up. Okay, nice. We got the game. So maybe we'll get a fish. Who knows? Nice, we got a fish. So Le Petanque is gone. He said he took a break maybe or whatever, but yeah, we got a fish, which is nice. Time to make some money. I played 400 games today. Oh wow. That's a sick amount. I had 70 GPU for first 160 games because I played at night. I mean, still, without a status and variance can be, like, crucial. Playing without a status in 50s is... I mean, yeah, you'll get your status faster, but in the meantime, you can definitely burn a shit ton of money. But it's your choice, I mean. See how it goes. Maybe you're just crushing it and you'll be fine without status, but... It's just a recommendation, basically. Because, I mean, if you don't have... I mean, at least probably Diamond 3. It's quite hard to play 50s. Profitably. I mean, you can make a profit for sure, even without a status, but... It will be way harder. Okay, he snap checked. I'm really suspicious in this case. We'll check back once again. Never mind. Jack high is just against his stats. It's nothing. Okay. Okay, so we're definitely betting here. So quite a decent amount of viewers, consider that it's Sunday. We have a kicker. I'll bet one blind here, a bit for protection. Horrible cards. We're checking back and we will consider a call on the river, but 4.2. So what are you representing, my dude? 10-9, queen. I don't think he's betting a jack like that, so he's only repping a queen and 10-9. A queen, of course. He called with queen 7. I mean, it's fine, but not particularly fond of that call. Given the fact there's a lot of queens and 10-9s in his range. But I don't think he's betting a jack there, so... And I bet really small on the flop, so he's more inclined to bluff on the river, but he seems quite nitty. Don't expect to see a lot of bluffs from him. And it was quite a big sizing as well. There were not a lot of draws that missed on the flop that he might float with, so... I mean, if Vesto Pilos had 59 GPV after 6k games at 50s in the past 2 months, it's definitely possible to make a good profit. Yeah, but it all comes down if you can get the same GPV or not. You know, the average Dragon 50s definitely has lower GPV, and it's probably close to 40 or whatever, which is like after rakeback, it's close to break even if you don't have a status. Yeah, I mean, I need to call here. But yeah, so, and like, he's probably like field selecting quite heavily, because like 59 GPV is like completely crushing it, and it's quite like 6,000 games is not like really crazy amount, like a huge sample, right? If you can do it in like 20k games, sure, go ahead, right? But 6k games, you can run quite good in 6k games as well. If you have one crazy month with like 70 GPV. But yeah, I mean, he has great stats in 25, so... what is considered a good GPV? So it really depends on the limit you're playing. If you're playing 50s, if you're playing 50s, like a really good GPV is probably above 45 is good. If you have above 50, it's like really good, and like 59 is like crazy amount. Like I don't know anyone who has 59 or whatever in a huge sample, so you know. In 25s it would be probably like 60 would be really good. 55 would be good, I think. And it really depends like what type of volume you have. If you like some people play 8 tables, right? Your GPV will be lower, but their hourly profit would be higher. So there's a huge difference between like so it depends on how many tables you play, right? Let's say you play 2 tables, then you should consider 70 a good GPV, right? Because you can be really focused on those and whatever. You're not grinding for volume, you're playing for quality. You'll have way less profit in rakeback, but you will make more from EV. So it really comes down to what type of player you are, right? But the more tables you play, the lower your GPV will be, the less games you will play, but yeah, that's what I spaced out for a little bit. I need to check restream. Okay, but there's not that many people watching on YouTube. I don't think we get any questions there. No, we didn't, which is fine. Okay. So we're calling here for sure. Do I ever raise here? Okay. We got a call. 4.5. I mean, we're blocking all the draws. There's no bluffing opportunities. We have nothing at all, so we'll just fold. No, not much to do here. We get called. Wow, he called with ace 6 at 20 big blinds. Off-suited one. Is he crazy? 20 big blinds. Wow, what? Most times he's getting dominated. It's just not worth the call. Like, you have to put me on basically deuces, threes, and fours to be able to be breaking even in this spot. But I'll definitely have weaker aces there as well. So I'm not sure about this guy calling there. That's why he has the red tag. I'll check back. We can get a lot of raises that we don't like as much, so. I'll turn this into a bluff. Wow, really? Okay, buddy. My bluff didn't make that much sense, but he's willing to call anything. The moment he has something, he's calling. He doesn't care. He has no respect for my checkbacks. I mean, he was correct. He got the chip, so who am I to judge? Okay, go ahead. Just bluff 3 streets, please. Okay. Okay, do it. Please, just jam. Oh, okay. Deserved for that call with ace 5. A cooler for him, but. So we're running quite nice today, it seems. I might check the graph after this game, see how we're doing so far, because I have no idea, to be honest. I think we should be profitable. We should be playing with decent chippy V, but who knows? Okay, nice. Okay. Today. Okay, nice. Let me show it to you as well. Yeah, so far we're crushing it completely. We have 200 chipping in both limits. In 7 games we have 200 chippy. We made a bit more than 200 euros. Perfect. Good start of the day. Okay, need to switch those. Nice. Okay, let's go. So we'll be probably playing a few more games. Okay, as always, let's wait a minute and we only got 3 points in leaderboards, which is quite sad. I'll have to play quite a lot if I want to get there, but yeah, let's wait 30 more seconds. And if we don't get a game, we'll move down. as much as I hate it, but it's not as interesting to watch as the loading screen, you know? Okay, nice, we got the game. Just I was about to close it. Okay, good flop for us. Of course, he has a lot of stronger hands, so we're not doing anything crazy. I don't like this sizing of his. It's on the stronger side. But I like the turn, for sure. No? So are you going to call? Oh wow, really? Really? Yeah, he probably never has bluffs there, probably, but yeah, what can we do? Not folding, of course, but at least we got another game immediately. There's a fish at the table as well, which is nice. Yeah, guys, feel free to ask any questions. The more you engage in the chat, the more fun I have. How much learning per day do you think it's good if you have access to the coaching material? As much as possible. I mean, it comes down to what limits are you playing. If you're just starting off, right? If you're not like, if you're playing in the lower stakes, like I don't say from 1S to, I don't know, 25S, or from 1 to 10S, you need to study a lot. Probably like studying 3 hours a day would be really good and beneficial to you, because in the beginning you need to study as much as possible. You need to study like as, and the higher you go, the less you study and you just play more. So, but at the beginning, like spending your hours, at least 30% of the time that you're spending to poker should be on studying, at least 30% probably. And as you move up the stakes, it should go down. Like now probably I'm spending like 10% of my time studying, maybe even less, probably like 5%. So let's say if you can output 100 hours in a month for poker, right? They're doing at halftime, for example, right? In the beginning, you should probably like play 60 hours and study 40 hours if it's possible. Of course, after like if you study a lot, what really 8-4 you called me with 8-4 on the flop? Okay, buddy. So yeah, I'll check because he's calling way too wide. Check once more. 6 blinds. Yeah, I'll fold right away. I'm not willing to just gamble it away against him. If he's bluffing, congratulations. I'll bet 1 for value. He's calling way too wide on the flop, so I expect him to call here 2, lose 2. Okay, nice. If he has any type of draw, he's definitely calling me anyway. But yeah, about the studying, of course, like if you study too many hours during the day, after a certain amount of time, let's say if you're studying for 2 hours, the quality of the studying falls down as well. I'll keep on betting. I don't care about the queen because he's calling way too wide. So I expect this bet to be more profitable than usual. Seems like a nice opponent to have. Not thinking too much. He timed a bit. Like previously he he was snap checking back, so I think he has something. Not sure what. Okay, I think this is a good card. Just need to check the chips. Okay. Yeah, I prefer playing with dealing against him. Yeah, I'll fold. I got sick again, which sucks. This weather is driving me nuts. I got sick like a limp. I was about to min raise. Okay, he checked back. Nice. I mean, not nice, but I got sick like multiple times during these past couple of months. I don't want to get sick again because it's really hard to grind, and it seems like every time I go outside, I get sick. Okay, let's check back. Quite a bad run out, but I'll call one. He has a lot of draws that he might decide to probe. Of course, he didn't think about it a lot, so he has more value hands. This is a bad card for him to be betting on, and he still does it. Okay. Let's say he has some fives in his range and be conservative and fold. But okay, he never ISO'd me, so I'll jam myself. Nice. Yeah, good. I bet that he would have just checked back the king queen and didn't ISO me as well. So okay, if he jams, would have called calling. Nice, we're ahead. Yeah, we're making slight profit in this. Good run out. Still in the game against him, which is nice. That's what we want to see. Okay, let's jam. Still have room to play. I mean, we're not folding for sure. Wow, 8-3, like just like that. I mean, poker is still alive, boys. Poker is still alive. 800 chips from this game alone. From this heads up alone, I mean. Okay, we will play 2 more games, and then we will end the stream. As I said before, my next stream will be on Thursday, and on Tuesday, Ericas will be streaming, so make sure to join there to see some. I think he's playing 200s there on GG Network, so. Yeah, so now I'll be streaming every week on Thursdays at 7 p.m. instead of Sundays. And there will be 2 streams on Tuesday by Odamas and Ericas. They will switch between the weeks. Okay, how long am I willing to wait for the games to load up? Yeah, okay, let's just move down and that's it. We'll play 2 more games in 50s and this will be it for today. Seems like we got 2 fishes maybe, which is nice. He might be a reg, not sure about it. Okay, we've got kings. He will raise it slightly. We never want him to fold. Okay, nice. I was about to say he was trapping, but he wasn't. Yeah, great opportunities, great runouts for us today. Let's hope that we keep it going that way. I don't want flat calling, and at this depth he might raise some. Nice, we got there on the river, perfect. We take it down. Okay, let's play one more game. What kind of learning will you recommend for spins? So basically, I mean, there's no way to learn apart from, I don't know, joining a stable, or like there's so few like videos online or coaching material for spins. Like it's so hard to learn. I mean, if you like, the best approach should probably be like buying a solver for spins. So let's say you can check Pure GTO out. You can get a free trial. There should be a link here somewhere that Nightbot would post, but you can just go to puregto.com. You can ask for a free trial. You can buy the I mean the license for it. It's not that expensive, but yeah, if you want to properly learn how to play spins, definitely joining a stable. Otherwise, like learning on your own, you're basically just wasting time, because there are some things that will be so hard to learn on your own, or almost impossible to learn, or it'll take you so long that it's not even worth it, right? If I had to do it from scratch on my own, I would be probably still playing, I don't know, 25s at best, right? It's just really, really hard. Can you call me with the 8s, please? Don't fold. Okay, deuce is a brick. If he jams, I'm calling. If you have a deuce, congratulations, but... Wow. Yeah, definitely did not expect that. Okay, let's play one more game. Wow, what? Sometimes fishes do that with misdraws, and I don't expect him to call that big of a sizing with. Oh, decided to stream snipe me. So yeah, I definitely did not expect to see queens there. It's basically a cooler. Yeah, wow, sick. I mean, what can you do? I would have shoved myself, you know, because it was a complete brick on the river, so... So yeah, this will be our last game for today. Okay, here we go. Is it open for all countries? Yes. I mean, SM staking it is. I mean, now we're going international. You need to fill the application or send a message on our Discord. There's a public members channel. Check our Discord or send a message there if you want. Or you can always just fill the application in our website, smstaking.com as well. Yeah, we're definitely not calling here everything got there that he might. He has Jack 10 that he decided to bluff. Good for him. Bad for us, but not much to do there. This is okay, nice. Oh, wow. Wow, what an unfortunate run out with deuces. Hate it when you see it. Okay. I'll bet right away. We should be getting a lot of folds here. 6-4. We're just checking back. We're folding to any bet. Not anymore. We got a flush draw. He has a lot of 9x's that he might raise, but he should be folding a lot of hands as well. I mean, not that many even. He checks back the flop. He should not be folding that much. Okay, but bottom pair, we're definitely betting here for balance. Here decides to raise, which is quite... You won't see that often on this type of board, so we're definitely calling. If he has a 10, not that many draws. I mean, he still has 10 and 10s in his range that he beats us with, but there's a flush draw opened up, so I want to protect my deuce. If he had a 10 there, what can we do? But he should not be raising a lot with those hands. I can raise here, I can call, I can fold. With Jack 10, I would definitely call. Don't call here, just for entertainment purposes. Okay, this is quite a nice card for us, because he should be checking most of the time and not betting. Okay, good. Can we get value from a 4 here? Probably not. I'll just check back and pretend I have a 4 that I didn't decide to bet. If he has a queen, he should be betting most of the time here, and we will be calling and folding. I mean, calling and losing, but yeah, he had a 4. I don't expect him to call here anyway. But the Jack got with all the draws there, so it's just there's no bluffs that he's beating basically. Okay, I'll bet right away. If he raises, we're definitely calling. Okay, let's check back. I want to probe here with my deuce. I don't think he has a lot of 4s, 3s, or queens in his range. If he raises here, he's probably better than I am at the moment, so... But yeah, I want to protect my deuce. It really hits my range, not his. Should be folding often. I'll bet here for balance. He doesn't have a lot of kings or anything else that beats me, but he sometimes decides to raise with his worst hands. He decides to call. I think he might have a lot of 5x's in his range. Sometimes queen highs. How much can I get value from? I'll bet 2 blinds. Sometimes it seems weak. Might decide to call one more time. The queen got there. I'll be really greedy and expect him to call with queen high here, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe a 5 sometimes. Okay, nice. Yes, he still has some kings in his range at this depth, but given the fact that I'm quite an aggressive player, he might decide to call with the worst hand, which would be nice, right? Okay, nice. Easy. Crushed them. Oh wow, we made quite a lot of chips. Okay, so yeah, this will be it for today. Yeah, see you on Thursday. Let's check the graph before we end the stream. Yeah, I'll need to change the layout. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, so we played in total 15 games, and hundreds had 260 chip EV, which equals to around 350 euros almost in pool EV plus rakeback, and 6 games in 50s with 173, which is 70 euros in profit, which we made close to above 400 euros in profit in this short amount of time, which is really nice. We ran quite well. We had great runouts. We didn't do any mistakes. I mean, we did a couple of bad calls, but that's about it. Some bluff didn't went through, but apart from that, we ran quite well. I'm quite happy with the performance I had today. Consider that I'm not in the best shape physically today, but yeah. So thanks for joining in, guys. See you on Thursday at 7 p.m. SM Staking will be streaming on Tuesday as well. I'm not sure about the time, probably like 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock. So you can always check our Discord for the information. And yeah, thanks for joining in. See you on Thursday. Bye-bye.